What happens when a rookie quarterback doesn't just play the game but rewrites the business rules of the NFL? Shedeur Sanders didn't follow the typical path. Drafted in the 5th round, pick 144, most expected him to sit on the bench or fade into obscurity. Instead, he flipped the script, turning skepticism into opportunity. While other rookies scramble for guaranteed checks, Shedeur negotiated equity deals with Gatorade, Nike, and even aligned with Tom Brady's brand. He's already outselling veterans in merchandise, collecting royalties and building multiple streams of income all before starting a single full NFL season. Some call it genius, others see a dangerous gamble. Either way, the league is watching, fans are talking, and social media can't stop buzzing. This isn't just football, it's a business lesson played out on the gridiron, and Shedeur Sanders is leading the charge. Shedeur Sanders didn't just enter the NFL, he stormed in and shattered every expectation placed on a rookie. Drafted in the 5th round, pick 144, most assumed he'd be a backup, a developmental player, or at best a spot starter. Analysts doubted his leadership. Fans questioned whether he had what it takes to compete with elite quarterbacks, but Shedeur didn't see the game the way everyone else did. While most rookies chase guaranteed money, signing endorsements that put a one-time check in the bank, Shedeur approached everything differently. When Gatorade offered a $60 million contract, he didn't just say yes, he said no. Instead, he negotiated 3% equity in Gatorade USA. Let that sink in. That small percentage in a multi-billion-dollar empire isn't a paycheck, it's a stake in generational wealth. Every new product, every flavor launch, every Super Bowl dump of a cooler means money for him. He's no longer just a player, he's a partner. The Gatorade deal is just one piece. Shedeur also secured a historic Nike contract before even taking a snap in the NFL. With a secret active player clause, stepping onto the field transformed a $125 million rookie deal into $250 million almost instantly. Add a 50% royalty on his jersey sales, and suddenly he's outselling veterans and top draft picks. This isn't just playing the game, it's rewriting the rules. Most rookies wait for agents to negotiate. Shedeur sits at the table, asks about vesting schedules, equity splits, and revenue streams. His approach flips the traditional rookie narrative. He's financially insulated from injuries or benchings, already thinking like a seasoned entrepreneur while still in his 20s. Shedeur Sanders is proof that in the modern NFL, draft position doesn't define destiny. Business acumen, timing, and vision do. He's turning rookie contracts into long-term empires and setting a blueprint for future players. College athletes watching him know what's coming: equity, image, rights, and power. The NFL's old models are being challenged, and Shedeur is leading the charge. Standing on business isn't a catchphrase, it's a philosophy. And for Shedeur Sanders, it's just the beginning. Shedeur Sanders didn't just sign an endorsement deal, he flipped the script on every rookie in the NFL. When Gatorade came knocking with a $60 million contract, most players would have jumped at the guaranteed cash. Not Shedeur. Instead of taking a lump sum, he negotiated 3% equity in Gatorade USA. That's not just a payment, that's ownership. Every new flavor, every new market, every high-profile sports sponsorship now funnels revenue straight to him. He isn't an employee, he's a partner. While other rookies scramble to secure short-term wealth, Shedeur is building generational wealth before he even takes his first hit on the field. This move didn't happen by accident. Shedeur's team carefully structured the contract to ensure he retains full control of his image rights through the revolutionary prime equity system, crafted by his father, Deion Sanders. That means he owns his name, likeness, and logo, no approvals, no middlemen, no bureaucracy. Shedeur can launch products, sign deals, or appear in media independently of the NFL or his team. Every purchase of Gatorade, every viral commercial, every new sponsorship grows his stake. It's the Michael Jordan model evolved. Jordan earned royalties on shoes, Shedeur earns equity in the company itself. And the numbers are staggering. Gatorade generates billions annually in the US alone. That 3% stake isn't pocket change, it's potentially hundreds of millions over the next decade, long after Shedeur retires. While most athletes focus on the next contract, Shedeur focuses on the portfolio. This is long-term thinking in a league built for short-term payouts. He turned what many would see as a gamble into a strategic advantage, proving rookies can dictate terms not just on the field but in business. By aligning himself with Gatorade in this unprecedented way, Shedeur sent a message to the NFL, the sports world, and young athletes everywhere: don't just play for checks. Own the empire. While others celebrate instant cash, Shedeur Sanders is quietly building a financial legacy that could make him the first active billionaire player in NFL history. Transition, and this Gatorade move was just the opening act. Before he even threw a pass, Shedeur had already secured deals with Nike, Brady brand, and multiple other major partners, turning himself into more than a rookie, he's a brand powerhouse. Before Shedeur even took a snap in the NFL, he had already rewritten the rookie endorsement playbook. Headlines exploded when reports surfaced of a $125 million Nike contract, a figure unheard of for a fifth-round pick. Critics called it overhyped, a bubble, and questioned whether a rookie could justify such a deal. But hidden inside that contract was a secret weapon, the active player escalator clause. The moment Shedeur stepped onto the field as an active roster member, the contract doubled to $250 million. This wasn't tied to performance or stats, it was insulated from injury, benchings, or team misfortune. Nike essentially guaranteed his earnings while he developed on the field. And it didn't stop there. Shedeur reportedly secured 50% of all jersey sales. That's unheard of in the NFL, where most players get pennies on the dollar. He immediately became the highest-selling rookie jersey of the draft class, outselling first-round picks and veteran quarterbacks alike. Fans aren't buying Brown's gear, they're buying Shedeur Sanders' brand. He turned fan engagement into revenue, transforming social media hype into cash flow. Shedeur's business strategy extends beyond Nike. He partnered with Tom Brady's apparel company, the Brady brand, in a deal reportedly worth $75 million annually, diversifying his portfolio beyond sports performance. Add Gatorade equity, EA Sports partnerships, and AT&T ambassador roles, and you see a rookie who isn't dependent on football alone. Even if he were injured tomorrow, his wealth remains secure, liquid, and growing. What sets Shedeur apart isn't just contracts or numbers, it's the CEO mindset. He treats himself like a corporation, sits in on negotiations, understands metrics, and speaks the language of billion-dollar companies. Every deal is mutually beneficial, every move amplifies his influence. While other rookies focus on their stats, Shedeur focuses on the platform behind the stats. He's not just playing the game, he's standing on business. Transition, but with all this success comes pressure. Being a rookie billionaire in the making isn't just enviable, it's a target painted on his back, and every play, interception, and social media reaction now carries stakes higher than any other rookie in NFL history. Shedeur Sanders isn't just a player, he's a brand, a media company, and a CEO in cleats. The secret, prime equity, a strategy crafted by his father, Deion Sanders. Unlike typical rookies who surrender image rights to teams or the league, Shedeur retains 100% control over his name, likeness, and logo. He doesn't need permission to sign with Gatorade, launch apparel, or start a barbecue sauce brand. This freedom gives him speed, leverage, and independence that no other rookie enjoys. While other players wait for agents and legal teams, Shedeur is already signing deals, negotiating equity splits, and expanding his empire. This autonomy also translates to massive jersey sales. Shedeur became the first rookie to earn $15 million in merchandise before playing an official NFL game, outselling first-round picks and veterans. Fans are buying into his story and brand, not just a team logo. Every contract, partnership, and endorsement reinforces his CEO mindset, showing the league that the athlete, not the franchise, is now the true asset. But with influence comes pressure. Being a rookie billionaire in the making paints a giant target. Defensive players want to sack the $250 million man. Media critics question if he's more focused on brand than playbook. Social media haters multiply engagement, fueling both the brand and the narrative of scrutiny. Every decision on and off the field now carries stakes higher than most players ever face. Shedeur Sanders is also a trailblazer for the nil era, proving that college athletes can build empires before turning pro. He showed that financial independence in college doesn't reduce hunger in the pros, it enhances leverage, negotiation power, and long-term vision. Future recruits are watching closely, ready to demand equity and full image rights. The NFL owners now know that Shedeur isn't just a player, he's a blueprint. He has shifted the power dynamic from franchises to athletes, proving that being a rookie doesn't mean being powerless. Transition, but even with all this control, the question remains, can a rookie handle this level of scrutiny while still delivering on the field? The next chapter will show whether Shedeur can balance elite performance with billionaire-level business pressure. Shedeur Sanders isn't just building wealth, he's building credibility. One of his smartest moves, partnering with Tom Brady's brand, a deal estimated at $75 million annually. This isn't just a mentorship, it's a strategic alliance. By aligning with one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Shedeur instantly borrows credibility, showing the world he's serious about both football and business. Brady's decades of experience in sustaining a brand becomes a blueprint for Shedeur, teaching him how to leverage fame, marketability, and influence beyond the field. But Shedeur didn't stop there. His portfolio is diversified across multiple industries: Nike for athletic wear, Brady brand for lifestyle apparel, Gatorade for hydration, EA Sports for gaming, and AT&T for tech. If one stream falters, the others protect him from financial risk. Unlike most rookies who depend entirely on their NFL contracts, Shedeur has engineered income streams that are independent of performance, insulating himself from injuries, benchings, or team struggles. This strategy has psychological impact too. Competitors see him as a threat not just in games but in the business arena. Media narratives now debate whether he's a rookie quarterback or a marketing prodigy, and social media fuels both the praise and the criticism. Shedeur thrives on this attention. Every comment, every viral clip, every online debate boosts his engagement metrics, further solidifying the value of his deals. By combining on-field talent with off-field strategy, Shedeur is redefining what it means to be a professional athlete in the modern era. He proves that it's possible to chase championships and billion-dollar success simultaneously. While other rookies focus solely on proving themselves with stats, Shedeur has flipped the script. He claimed the bag first, now the pressure is on to perform at an elite level. Transition, but the story doesn't stop there. With historic Nike contracts, Gatorade equity, and the Brady Alliance, Shedeur Sanders isn't just aiming for wealth, he's aiming for a billion-dollar trajectory while still wearing cleats on Sunday. Even with all the off-field success, football remains the proving ground. Shedeur Sanders' NFL contract, while significant, is now just one piece of the puzzle. Thanks to his strategic negotiations, he isn't beholden to the league's traditional rookie expectations. With brand deals and equity in place, every on-field decision carries pressure but also opportunity. He's playing with the highest stakes, where every interception or touchdown is scrutinized not just for the game, but for brand perception. Media narratives have been relentless. Critics question whether he's too focused on business, calling him a marketing gimmick rather than a quarterback. Opponents see dollar signs as targets, aiming to embarrass him on the field. Social media amplifies every move. Some fans cheer, others mock, but Shedeur treats it all as engagement metrics, turning haters into a profit stream. Shedeur's approach isn't just clever, it's historic. He is the first true product of the nil era, transitioning from college deals to professional dominance. He has shown the power shift. Players can now demand equity, image rights, and financial autonomy. The NFL is watching nervously because Shedeur has created a blueprint future rookies will follow. Projecting his earnings, the math is staggering. Between Nike's $250 million escalator, 3% Gatorade equity, Brady brand at $75 million annually, and potential NFL contracts, Shedeur is on track to become a billionaire before age 30. Unlike many athletes who chase stats first and money second, Shedeur has flipped the model. He claimed financial independence first, now the spotlight demands elite performance. This dual mastery of business and sport sets him apart. He's chasing the ghosts of business titans and sports legends simultaneously, attempting the rare double peak, dominating Sunday games while building a financial empire that will outlast his playing career. Shedeur Sanders is no longer just a rookie quarterback. He's a brand, a business, and a blueprint for the next generation. The question isn't if he will succeed, it's how high he can go while standing on business, proving that in modern sports, wealth, power, and performance can coexist.